There is a little bit of warmth in the camp of Manchester United because the best forward in Europe currently after the World Cup, known as Marcus Rashford, has been passed fit to take part into the finale we are going to play tomorrow at what we call Wembley. Welcome to not Rokani Media Football. It's United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. It's really a very huge Rashford injury boost into the camp of Manchester United because I know that most of us love him. Sometimes he's selfish, but trust me, you wouldn't like to miss out on your talisman, on your number one forward, who has gone ahead to score 16 goals in the last 18 fixtures has played ever since the World Cup came to a halt in the final that you want to win. Having last won a trophy close to 6 years back, you would love not to miss out on Marcus Rashford. So, Rokan David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and after subscribing, hit the notification bell that whenever you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now, we are talking about Lisandro Martinez, talking about playing in Wembley. Then there is Luke Shaw explaining to us why he really wants to play alongside Lisandro Martinez in that team of Manchester United. Harry Maguire, the captain of Manchester United, has also spoken about this finale that we're going to be playing down in Wembley. So just sit down, relax and float, and let's see whether this video is really going to be exciting to you or not. But what shows that it's exciting, smash the like button is the order of the day, and I will call in for your comments after watching this entire video. Now, Rashford was seen walking out of the field of play as won against Barcelona in the 85th minute after that collusion with Araujo, the central defender of Barcelona. Both were taken off the field of play because they had really incurred or really acquired an injury through that collusion that they both had towards the end of the game. Now, even when Rashford was really walking back home, he was really walking while hopping. He was not really a player walking in his usual mood, meaning that lots of things had really happened to him and he was feeling a little bit of pain into his leg. But I told you, my huge boost was he was not dressed in a protective boot. If I saw him dressed in either a knee or an anklet cassette or a knee boot, I would have said, oh my God, why is he in that? That would have meant that the injury is really serious. And today, Samuel Lucas was the first person to reveal to us through the Manchester Evening News that Manchester United have gone ahead to pass Marcus Rashford fit, and he has travelled with the Manchester United squad to London for the League Cup finals against Newcastle on Sunday. That is what Samuel Lucas really told us, and it's a very huge boost for Manchester United as far as Marcus Rashford is concerned, because this is the player we'll always need to have in a finale. He has decided very many games for Manchester United. He has scored very many goals, and he has 24 goals this season. Meaning that if he finds himself on the score sheet tomorrow, he would have gone ahead to surpass Ronaldo's tally that he scored last season. Ronaldo last season scored 24 goals, and Rashford has really equaled those goals in there for you. And when some people came out and told us that, or we came out and told you that Ronaldo was toxic in that dressing room, most of you, we are not really apprehending with us. But I think right now you are in tune with us about what we told you, because look at the transformation of these players at Manchester United ever since Ronaldo left. Rashford is really firing in left, right and center, and obviously this is what the manager really called for, and it's really happening for him, and it's really doing wonders to the manager of Manchester United. This is Marcus Rashford on how he left the hotel and traveled to London, where Wembley is, a stadium where Manchester United is really waiting to go all out and really put up a battle against a team known as Newcastle, a very well coached team, a team that really passes a lot of time while playing the game of football, and they're really having some good players. Bruno Guimaraes, Bootman, there is Kylian Trippier, they're having Miguel Almiron, Willock, Alexander Isak, and St. Maximan, and I believe we are really going to be having a very, 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 very tight game according to me, and I see no way we are going to be beaten. That's it. I believe we are winning this game of football because I believe is really fired up through the roof after knocking out Barcelona. It makes no news if at all you knock out Barcelona and you don't win a trophy against Newcastle. If you lose this trophy to a team like Man City, Arsenal, and any other team, at least an excuse will be welcomed. But against Newcastle, no excuse. We have to win this game of football. We have to win it. We have to lift the trophy. With the squad we are having, I think we are having to win this trophy. Now, talking about the squad, the entire squad that has traveled to London or to Wembley has been named here. And these are the United squad traveling. These are the United traveling squad members to what we call Wembley. De Gea, Heaton, Butland. Those are the goalkeepers. Then Dalot, Bissaka, right backs, Varane, Martinez, Lindelof, Harry Maguire. Those are the 4 central defenders that the manager has really worked with. Shaw, Malacia. Obviously, those are the 2 left backs that are really available. Then Casemiro, Scott McTominay, Freddy Sabitzer, Bruno Fernandes. Those are the 4 central midfielders the manager has really gone in for. And the forwards include Elanga, Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, and Weghorst. So, when you look at that squad, it will be very much a shaming if at all we don't find ourselves onto the winning spree. That's it. Because we have to beat them down. We have to show them that we are a side that doesn't tolerate any nonsense at Old Trafford. We have to go hard on them, beat them, and really show them that we are a better side than what they think. And I think that's the mission. When you look at that squad, even if you compare it with the squad of Newcastle, there is no way they are close to us. There is no way they are close to us, and we should really beat Newcastle tomorrow at Wembley. I know Newcastle are really having that hype that they've gone ahead to spend close to 6 decades of not winning a trophy, but United is used to winning, and we're having a manager who is obsessed with winning, with players too that are really very much obsessed with winning, and the return of Rashford is really a very huge boost into this beautiful game of football. I don't know whether it's going to start, how many minutes it's supposed to be playing, all in the hands of the manager. The preparations have already been made, and to me, I believe, even if you're not having Marcus Rashford, we can beat City. We can beat City because you put Weghorst to lead the line, Sancho plays wide left, Anthony wide right, Bruno Fernandes through the middle, Sabitzer and Casemiro double pivot, and then you'll be having Garnacho, Freddy as impact players coming off the bench. So I believe we can really turn around this result in any way we can, because the likes of Facundo Pelestri are also involved into this. So thank you for that story, and I think you are all really elated because this guy is back, Marcus Rashford, and I think he puts us in a position, he puts us in a more strong position of winning this fixture. That's it. We are in a much better position of winning this fixture, because you can't tell me that at this level, Newcastle is not afraid of Marcus Rashford. If he's in, just know they might put out most of their attention to him, and obviously we can find ourselves really winning. And remember, Sir Alex Ferguson did it when you're beating Bayern Munich at Old Trafford 3-2, although we never went in through. But he brought an injured Wayne Rooney, and he told Nani that the game is yours to kill off. Every time Rooney committed himself into space, Antonio Valencia went in for a cross at the back post, and it found Nani and scored 2 similar goals like that. So that is what the manager is all about. And I think even if Rashford is not 100% fit, you can really put him through to play, and he acts as, how do they call it? I've forgotten its name in English, but I would have really give you a decoy. All right, it's called a decoy. So you put Rashford there to act as a decoy. You tell him that don't commit yourself a lot, just play an easy pass and try to really disorganize them by your runs of the balls. When you get a chance, you can hit at goal, you can even score, but your main aim is not to really make them think that you are in this game. And you will win that beautiful game of football that is Marcus Rashford for you. And that's how everything really went down to United squad traveling to Wembley. And obviously Marcus Rashford has really made it to that squad traveling to Wembley. Now, Lisandro Martinez has gone ahead and really broken silence on what he wants at Manchester United. Firstly, he had the following to say, that for him, he's here to win trophies, as his fellow continent mate known as Casemiro, or they come from South America, came out and said he's here to win trophies and wants to be remembered as a person who won championships. Has also come and told us that it's very important to win a first trophy for confidence, to improve more. It's like you open the door for more to come. So it's very important. That's what Martinez said, and he wants to win trophies at Old Trafford, and there is nothing like him. There is nothing that makes him happy like really winning the trophies at Manchester United, and he's really hinting at the Carabao Cup finale. We are playing against Newcastle. That is at Wembley tomorrow. The other one, that is Lisandro Martinez talking about Wembley. I've been there, and I know the stadium very well. It's an amazing stadium with good energy, and it's up to us. We have to be ready for that and in every detail. Meaning that he's not a novice to this stadium. I think when Argentina was playing, was it Brazil? Argentina was playing, there's a game that they played at Wembley. That was Messi, I think, football something. I think they played there, and Martinez played there in the Argentina squad, and that's the only chance he got to play in that stadium known as Wembley, and is ready to go on and really to rumble into that stadium. So that is Lisandro Martinez for you. He continued to let us know that on Erik ten Hag. I know him very well. His mentality, we are all almost the same. We are almost the same in the way. For sure, we want to win everything. That is Lisandro Martinez for you. That the winning mentality that is instilled into his heart is really like that of Erik ten Hag. They are obsessed with winning, and these are the kind of players that Ralf Rangnick talked about, that he wants to be having players at Old Trafford on the first contract. When they play the first contract, he'll always play hard and put his body on the line to make sure that that contract is really renewed and extended. All else, the team tells him, you're going to give you an improved contract, and that's what we are experiencing at Old Trafford. Amongst all the 5 players that are really in, plus the 3 that came in through in the January transfer window on loan, they are all doing well. Lisandro Martinez, Malacia, Casemiro, Eriksson, amidst him being injured, he's one of those players that you wouldn't like to miss out in your team. Sabitzer, Anthony scoring the winner against Barcelona, silencing all the haters who we are really saying that was expensively bought, and that cost that was put onto his coming to Manchester United will really affect his game. But he looks like he's a big game killer, scoring against Man City, scoring against Arsenal, and scoring against Barcelona. It shows you how good this man is. The other one that he signed is he first signed 5 players: Lisandro Martinez, Malacia, Eriksson, Anthony, and Casemiro. Those are the 5 in January transfer window. Weghorst and this guy Sabitzer doing the needful. Butland is not the player that we've seen come here play, but I think he's also a very good goalkeeper. That was spotted by the manager Erik ten Hag with a very pure Premier League experience. That is Butland for you. And Lisandro Martinez, after that, telling us about his mentality, he told us about his connection with Rafael Varane, and this caught me a lot onto my heart. He said, we understand each other very well. We are talking almost all of the time about everything football life. So that is being reported by Telegraph Dhaka. He's known as James Dhaka. He's a United correspondent for Manchester United at the Telegraph. That's the guy. And he has quoted Martinez that he really loves playing with Rafael Varane, and they understand themselves very well. And most of the times they play together, we happen to keep clean sheets. Even against Barcelona, we just go all out and really concede a goal that comes in through as a penalty after Bruno rounded his hand around the elbow of Balde, and Balde went down. But that confirms to you that these two are really having a very good understanding, as referred to you by Lisandro Martinez. And tomorrow, I know it's going to be a defense of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez, because even if Ten Hag is telling Rafael Varane, please, you're not going to play, you'll come in back later, you tell him, I'm not playing on Wednesday when you're playing West Ham. I want this game. I want to lift my first trophy for Manchester United. This team wanted me in 2010-2011. Madrid convinced me. I went there. I came here to really pay back that long time, that longevity I took without coming to this club. In 2018, United were willing to pay £80 million for Rafael Varane to cross from Real Madrid to Manchester United, but the deal never materialized. And obviously, it's now that he's here. His first season has been abysmal. Right now, he wants to make things better. And how does he make things better? No better way apart from really winning the beautiful game of football as it stands. Now, Luke Shaw has also gone ahead and really thrown in more light on a player known as Lisandro Martinez. He said with the ball, he's so composed, so good, and I think a lot of football nowadays is how well the center back can play out. But I think for me, he's got everything. You know, Lisandro Martinez is just a specimen that is out of this world. When I say that he's one of the best players in the Premier League and one of the best defenders in the world, you can't say not what I'm telling you. When you look at how he really went on and marked the best number 9 in the world, that is Lewandowski, it shows you how aggressive this guy is. He even went out to put out a statement that he feels like he wants to go all out and really eat out a player he's playing against. So it shows you how aggressive this guy is, and it has really taken him levels, and I know it's really going to be so much important for him because his aggressiveness has gone ahead to help us, and Luke Shaw is also going ahead to really acknowledge him as one of those players that have gone ahead, known to disappoint every time he's called up on the field of play. Then lastly, about the finale, the captain of the team, though it has been Harry Maguire leading the team to, it has been Bruno Fernandes leading the team to where we are, and if at all we are ready to lift this trophy, I think Bruno Fernandes and Harry Maguire should get hold of this trophy together. Not only Harry Maguire, because he has not done a lot to keep himself in position of really lifting up this trophy. Now, Harry Maguire on the final, he has said, it's a huge honor for a captain of this football club. I feel privileged. Ever since I've been made captain, it's been a dream to lift my first trophy for this club. Now, I think it's really a shame for Harry Maguire to be there eagerly waiting to lift a trophy of which he hasn't contributed almost 3% or 4% to its winning. That's it. Because I never saw him play in the game of Nottingham Forest. Did he play the game of Burnley? There are certain games he played in, but I believe he's a player that has not been part or pivotal of this season, and the way he's eagerly waiting to lift this trophy, that I've always been waiting for this moment ever since I was made a captain to win a trophy for this club. What did you do in the club with the club captain? We lost how many semi-finals? We lost a final to Villarreal. You get? As a club captain, what did you do by then? All this credit is going to Bruno Fernandes. And to me, I believe Bruno Fernandes is the invisible captain of Manchester United because he has held that armband on the field of play more than Harry Maguire. There is no way you tell me that you are eagerly waiting to lift this trophy, yet you've not been here in the hard times. So I believe it's really Bruno Fernandes who should lift it, though I know Harry Maguire will lift it, but we are waiting to see who is going to take the credit. Every fan of United knows how important Bruno Fernandes is for this team. Harry Maguire, I think it's the end of days, because there is a story that I'm going to do later in the night that United have opened up discussions with the representatives of Kim Min-jae, the Napoli central defender. Very good defender. He's a South Korean defender, and Erik ten Hag has always shown his interest for the player, and he keeps showing his love for him. So thank you guys for watching in through. Your thoughts about Rashford's injury boost are welcome in the comment section below. Then what do you think about Lisandro Martinez opening up on how ready he is for the final? And obviously Luke Shaw saying he's really great to be playing with Lisandro Martinez. And lastly, your thoughts about Harry Maguire. Do you think he has the mentor to go on and really be there, eagerly waiting to lift off the trophy of the Carabao Cup that ever since was made the captain of Manchester United. This has been the moment that he has always been waiting for, to lift a trophy for this club. I sign out for now. See you later. Broken David remains my name. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Bye bye. Good evening.